Just imagine. What up, y'all? This is the Kitchen Close podcast. Just imagine you just sitting here chilling, and you're probably doing a podcast or whatnot, and the day's going good and all that. Everything look good on the news and everything. Everything is all good as far as you know, and as far as you concerned, right? Let me plug my. As far as you know, as far as everything concerned, going through a regular day, you about to do a podcast or you about to go live on whatever platform.
You have 72 hours. You have been warned. This is an attack. Yes. You have 72 hours for that warning purposes. You will open the floor of that on the planet. You have been warned. It is time you got warned. And get your shit and get out of here, boy. Now.
When that happens, where you gonna go? What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do if something like that was to just jump off just now? That just jumped off. How prepared are we? Because of what I've been looking at lately, it's been a lot of other people who's been prepared, and it's the elite. And the question is, what do they know that we don't know? Because, doomsday bunkers and things like that been around since the 50s, 60s, back in the days, in the Cold War era. People were building, doomsday bunkers and stuff like that. But in not even a few, about last year or so, or a few years, a lot of elite people and celebrities are fortifying their mansions now. And it seemed like they making them better. To where it's like, they talking about like apocalyptic type bunkers. Now, of course, we had the doomsday bunkers, which back in those days were only supposed to last for a few years. Not even a few years, but enough time that they would think it would be good enough to go back up top. But some of these bunkers they building are for years, like a lifetime. Create their own water, all that. So, really self-sufficient luxury bunkers are being built now. Upgrading to better bunkers. And one person, I think he's the 7th richest man in the world, Mark Zuckerberg, in Hawaii. He's not building. He is building underground now. He's building. Matter of fact, the bunker he's building is more than the mansion he built on top of it. So, what does he have in plan? And listen, they say his bunker have buildings. That's how deep they going in the ground or wherever. A city like type thing. So what do he know that we don't know? And I want to know. Don't we need to know too? Are we only have to be elite. And trust me, you don't have to be elite to get a bunker, and it's very affordable to where I'm going to show you some very inexpensive agencies and stuff like that you can go to and get you a bunker on a budget. It might not be elite. You might can't drive your cars, but some of these bunkers that they build them in, you could drive your car down there. Probably got like a 7-8 car garage and all this. I mean, like literally a whole city under your estate. You know what I mean? Coming across the Kitchen Close Podcast News Desk, where my team be working very, very, very hard. Yes. To bring y'all what we need to know, our culture, my people, because in these sectors in YouTube, it's a lot of things that be talked about that really ain't helping us or uplifting us, nothing like that. But this is something that has been going under just about all our noses because several celebrities already have these bunkers and they fortifying them. But it seemed like everybody elite started that at one time. Like they got a voice email or something like, yo. And let's not talk about what's been coming out in Hollywood lately, especially this Leave the Earth Behind. We're gonna talk about that. Of course, people building bunkers right now. Look at what's going on in Russia, Ukraine, Israel. People are building, the elite are building bunkers out of the blue like it's nothing. So we want to know when Doomsday. We want to know. We want to know what y'all know too. You know what I'm saying? Why the elite is doing this right now. We want the secrets too. Y'all gotta talk to us too. You know what I'm saying? Hollywood on strike, right? It seemed like they put a lot of actors on strike, and the actors is talking about they ain't paying us enough money and nothing like that. They shouldn't pay y'all nothing because y'all making movies that y'all know what's going on and ain't telling us. So now y'all see these movies they putting out now when actors and directors are on strike now. Maybe some of these actors was about to blow the beans. So we fix y'all. Movies like Clone Tyrone and just like this new one, Leave the Earth Behind. But there's movies way before that telling us what they gonna do because art imitates reality. You know what I mean? I don't know if y'all deal with numbers like certain people do and like I do, but y'all know New Year's Eve, right, is 12/31/23, which in a straight line is 1 2 3 1 2 3. Which what that mean, Vinny? That don't mean nothing. I don't know if a lot of people read or do any conspiracy theories or think about certain things with numbers and all that. But 1 2 3 1 2 3. Reset. The Great Reset. That's what's happening because I'm talking about the Project 2025 where that's part of the Great Reset. You know what I mean? So, and if you think about it, 1 2 3 1 2 3, the New Year's here, which will be January 1st, 2024. In a line, that's 1 plus 1 plus 2 plus 4, which equals 8. I don't know if everybody listen or do or go through what I go through. Sometimes I read the Supreme Mathematics, like on Wu-Tang. What's the day's mathematics? That would be knowledge, wisdom, culture. 1124 equals 8. 8 means build and destroy. The first day of the new year is 1, 1, 2, 4. That's a little something in my head I was thinking about, But if a lot of people know about the Great Reset, they trying to start start America or whatever back over. Project 2025, check that out. Now, along with this Great Reset, right? We talking about Great Reset. What you mean? This is when the regime and everybody is going to be. They trying to make the president king. All things go through the president. Project 2025, check that out. Now, Mark Zuckerberg, Sam Altman, CEO of OpenAI, Jeff Bezos, we all know who he is. Elon Musk, we know who he is. Rihanna, Kanye West, Post Malone. These are a bunch of people who have bunkers. Post Malone even talked about this, and this is like 4 or 5 years ago, y'all. So it's a norm for rich people or wealthy people, elite people, to have their little panic room or their apocalypse because they can afford it. And it's 2 companies that do shelters. It's more than 2, but the 2 I've been looking at is the oppidum, whatever, is oppidum. They do the luxury Doomsday bunkers. You know what I'm saying? They got the high tech joints. You know what I mean? And the other one, where the other one at? Atlas, ATLAS. They build survival shelters too. So if you an investor, those 2 you need to get into too right now, because with the oppidum, they when you hire them, the people that hire them, the construction people, the people who building they bunker gotta sign NDAs, non-disclosure, like what Puffy got on people who he don't want in his business. Yeah, the construction workers gotta sign NDAs when they building these bunkers. But I want to know, why in the H everybody building a bunker right now, or fortifying it, or making it better? Which y'all know that we don't know. We the people, we need to know what's going on. They call fortified settlements. That's what oppidum means. It means fortified settlement. They last for years. They have self-sufficient. You'll be able to have your own water. It's not for like a few years. It's for like you could live there forever under there. You have your own everything. So do somebody know something that we don't know? I know one thing. Iran is trying to get at Israel too. The U.S. is just bombed Iraq, talking about a retaliation strike. Iraq attacked them with drones, so they retaliated. That's what they saying. I see why people are getting bunkers and the elite are getting bunkers, but we won't know until it happens. And a lot of people who have these bunkers might not be in the spot where they bunker at. They say the average time to be safe for any disaster is like 72 hours or something. So you better be within 72 hours of your bunker or whatever if anything happens. But the first thing they gonna do if anything happen, like leave the world behind, it's three ways to they say overthrow the government or something like that. They're gonna start with isolation. I mean, they're gonna cut off communications and all that stuff off, right? So we ain't gonna know what's going on. And then they're gonna cause synchronized chaos. Something gonna go right here, all at the same time, all at once. That's gonna cause even more pain. And now they're gonna cause collusion and confusion amongst the people, which gonna start civil war amongst the people. You knew this was about to happen. Why you wasn't prepared? Don't come up. People gonna be protecting their stuff. Don't come up here. You should have been prepared like everybody else. But everybody's not prepared because we don't know what's going on. A lot of people don't watch the news because a lot of people caught up on YouTube worrying about this content creator talking about this one, or Puff Daddy touch her and TD Jakes touch him, or allegedly with all this. We have to open our eyes to what's really going on. This stuff is right in front of our face, so you can't say you ain't see it when it happened, because they doing it right in front of us. You know, I'm not going to keep saying this all the time and doing the joint, but art imitates reality. What do these people know who have these bunkers and stuff like that, and getting them ready, putting food and stuff in them, getting stuff ready for it? To leave the world behind is a blueprint trying to tell y'all, if you start seeing these signs, it's too late. I haven't even watched the movie yet. I just watched trailers of it, and I already know what they doing. First, they putting the fear in us right now. And another thing, they just putting it out as a movie. Oh, that's just a movie. It's just a movie. Art imitates reality. You're going to hear that a bunch of times during this right here. Because if you're not paying attention, it'll slip right past your eyes, and then what? There's certain things that that's going to really, really bad for you. These are compounds. People are building compounds. People are getting their family ready. They telling them, all right, this the secret. Blah. Families are going to the elites are going to their family with a seal. If you know when this day happened, open this, put it in a safe. This is where you're gonna have your key, your everything to get to where it is. There's gonna be a map to where you need to go. All your everything. We ain't gonna have none of that. Are we? Are we? Do you think we gonna be able to survive up top if people building stuff down low? What's gonna happen to people up top? So we gotta stay on point. We gotta know what's going on. Pay attention to movies. Pay attention to the news. Pay attention to what's going on YouTube and all social media. But do your research too. Don't just go by what people saying. Do your research. Why everybody is bunker happy right now? Everybody is bunker happy, not bunkers. Pause. Bunker happy. The elite. They know something we don't know, and they not going to tell us. You know what I mean? What else? What else we got on this? Oh, that oppidum is a Swift form. Well, they out of Switzerland. The oppidum, the luxury bunker builders. Yeah, they out of Switzerland. Yeah. It's a lot of people who's doing this. But we want to know when the last days coming too. We don't want to be blinded. We know New Year's Eve is 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. We want to be prepared for the reset. So think about it. Remember the 3 ways. This is something to overthrow the government, but this is what the government is doing to overthrow our minds too. They're gonna cause isolation, synchronized chaos, and collusion against each other to make us, to divide us. It's gonna be a civil war. Trust me. When stuff like that go down, people, the have and the have-nots, are gonna clash, and then the ones that probably have may not be able to function like the ones that the have-nots. So it's gonna be some help along the way with each other. But what's up, Elite? Tell us what we need to know. Why everybody getting bunkers right now? Why y'all fortifying y'all bunkers? Y'all know something we don't know. I mean, y'all wouldn't be celebrities, elite, millionaires, and this, that, and the third if it wasn't for the people. Let your people know. But yeah, I don't understand. Oh, this is another thing. You know, like, a lot of celebrities got a house over here, I got a house in New York, California, Atlanta, this, that, and the third. Watch. They say it around 2024, 2025, you're going to see a lot of downsizing of celebrities and people, because they're going to try to build these bunkers because they not cheap. So a lot of celebrities are going to just commit to that one part of their estate. Just, I'm selling this house. A lot of farmers are going to be losing money because how they doing the farms now, So watch a lot of elite people start buying farmers land, and people who can't afford to pay for the land no more. They said you're gonna see a lot of sell-offs and big homes selling off, and a lot of elite people downsizing so they could focus on one area to build their they bunker and all that. So and the World Economy Forum, y'all know who that is, the World Economy Forum. That's people who run the world. They predicted, said it's gonna be anger and frustration in 2024. How you know how people gonna feel in 2024 unless y'all affecting how people feel? You feel me? It's gonna be a lot of anger, may result in violence and stuff. Hold up, man. What crystal ball you working with, dude? Where did you get this information to tell us what's going to happen? Because they controlling it. They manipulate it with the media, with these wars, and with the program people that they got in pocket and all that. Yes, this is how they do it. How you gonna know how people feel in 2024 to where it's gonna be? He was basically explaining it's gonna be a lot of upset people, mad people. How do you know this unless you causing it? So I want a lot of y'all to start waking up, because being woke is a problem now. They say we gotta do something about the woke culture and this that. How having knowledge is something bad. This is what I don't get. So pay attention to what's going on. I've been saying this in all my little programs. Content on YouTube is getting real weak. Let's get some content for 2024 that's going to help us, because they like what we doing, arguing amongst each other, talking about this, that, and the third amongst each other, and not focusing on their agenda, which is to leave the world behind. Yo, this shit dude, Vinny Nichols, a.k.a. Chef Vinny. My bad. This is the Kitchen Clothes podcast. And yes, I talk about the worker and the hard worker on this show, but I also give content because all these people who are doing this have a job and they got an agenda. And the agenda is what? They ain't telling us. So my job is to find out what they doing so I could tell my people, this sector, because y'all ain't paying attention. Pay attention. And this your guy, Chef Vinny. Kitchen Clothes Podcast. Peace. I'm mad.